Hello coolers and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing some interesting developing stories, beginning with Ferran Torres. As it has been made now official, Ferran Torres signs for Barcelona from Manchester City in a deal worth 55 million euros. We are going to be discussing much about that as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking on some injury updates as 10 players are reportedly missing, and of course we're set to miss the game against Mallorca on January 2nd. We are going to be discussing much about that as we move ahead. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona have officially confirmed the signing of Ferran Torres from Manchester City on the club's website. The Spanish international has arrived in a deal worth 55 million euros and has signed a 5-year contract with Barca. Torres had jumped on the top of Barcelona's January wish list following the appointment of Xavi as the club sought reinforcements in attack after having been ravaged by injuries in the first half of the season. Torres came through the ranks at Valencia and made his name in La Liga before earning himself a transfer to Manchester City in the summer of 2020. Ferran Torres enjoyed a solid debut season at the Etihad, helping Pep Guardiola's side win the Premier League. The versatile forward then enjoyed a good run with the Spanish national team in the European Championships, while he started the new season strongly at the Etihad before picking up an injury. He scored 16 goals from 43 games for the English champions. Torres has made over 70 appearances in La Liga during his time with Valencia. That experience, coupled with his familiarity with the tactics of Guardiola and Luis Enrique, should help him adapt fairly easily at the Camp Nou. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, La Liga's return is just a few days away. Despite this, Barcelona have a long list of injured or absent players who will not be able to feature for the match. The current tally is at a staggering 10 players. Talking about the defense, farthest back Clement Lenglet, Dani Alves and Jordi Alba are out through a COVID-19 infection. While the former two were unlikely to start against Mallorca, Alba will be a big miss. The Spaniard had been integral to Xavi Hernandez's tactical system, as an inverted fullback. Given the 2-week quarantine period, the players will be back for the Clásico, but the question is whether they will be fully fit by then. Sergio Dest is also out. With him, the problem lies in his abductor, as was the case against Sevilla. Then talking about the midfield. In the center of the park, Sergio Busquets, Pablo Gavi are out through suspension. The pair received 5 yellow cards each. This will mean that Gerard Piqué will captain the side against the Island Club. As for Pedri Gonzalez, he is still recovering from injury he suffered several months back. He is set to return soon for Barcelona, preferably before the Clásico. Then talking about attack, in the forward line there are 3 players out. Memphis Depay is injured and cannot feature for the clash against Mallorca. The same is the case of Martin Braithwaite, whose surgery means that it will take him a lot longer to recover. As for Ferran Torres, who was set to be announced today, and of course he has been announced, his absence is due to the fact that Barcelona failed to take into account financial fair play rules and therefore cannot sign him at the moment. Despite these absences, Barcelona have other personalities to rely on. In Alba's place, Alejandro Balde can slot right in. There is no need to replace the other 3 in the defense, who have not been regulars anyway. In midfield, Barcelona have Riqui Puig and Nico Gonzalez to replace their trust on. Finally, in the final third of the pitch, the likes of Iya Shakomash, Ace Abde, Ousmane Dembele, and Ferran Torres to rely on. So coolers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.